Everybody, and welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all keeping well. My name is just Mike Plays, and welcome in to Soccer Manager 2025. This game, I believe, is like literally just dropped or in the last few days. Obviously, it will just depend when this video goes out to when you guys are seeing it. But I thought I'd obviously kind of give my first impressions and then maybe do a little series on this one as well. It's been a while. I've been gone for some time. I'm very aware with that. And obviously I might do a little update video at some point, but nothing interesting's happened. I've just obviously been kind of getting on with life really, and I didn't really have ever time to produce content. And I kind of, you know, much of the muchness is what happens with many content creators. Not that I consider myself a content creator, although I am creating content. Obviously I kind of just like I lost a little bit of interest with it really. Obviously I was kind of not producing the content that I was overly enjoying, or mostly because I just didn't have the time. But I'm getting back into it today. There's going to be no kind of schedule or anything. I will just upload as and when I can. Hopefully some of you guys will enjoy. If there's anything more you want to see me do around this game, please let me know. So the data pack I've gone with so far is the Super Data Pack. Now, I'm not too sure if that obviously is the best one out there, but obviously if there's anything that anyone's created on this game or that they know about, then please let me know again in the comment section down below, and I'll be sure to check them ones out in the near future. Right, let's get into the game, shall we? For the purpose of this, I'm just going to go into career mode. Obviously, Create Club might be something interesting. We might do something in the future. Obviously, a little series on that made with, you know, potentially P content. That could be something we do venture down. But for the starting, we can obviously get a first look and feel of the game. So we'll go to career mode. And I do apologise. I'm not too sure how loud the sound effects are picking up. So hopefully this isn't going to be too troublesome for me, because unfortunately just the way that we are recording today is it's sound and audio in one. So if the sound is too loud, then there's not really much to do. I think I am probably going to go with the Americas and pick up my beloved New England Revolution, who we won't talk about at the moment in terms of what they're doing in real life, because it is far from ideal. If anything, it's the complete opposite. We'll get that side up. This is the only thing I don't like about these kind of games, is why I've not really done much on Soccer Manager in the past, is because I have played quite a few of the games actually, and while I enjoy the overall basic experience of the game, I don't like the fact that they're putting in, like here, I can only now save one game. So if I want to create more, I have to pay $9.99. So that's just beyond a joke, if I'm being honest. Paying for save slots is ridiculous. Also, there is a pay-to-win aspect of this as well, which again, I just don't like that kind of... Here, look. I don't kind of like this aspect. Like, I'm going to go for the standard start, but like for people who want to spend money, like it is ridiculous, obviously, kind of how easy you potentially could make this for yourself. So there is that pay-to-win aspect, which as I said, I don't really enjoy. We'll have a quick look at the New England Revolution squad as we're here today. Obviously, a lot of people aren't going to be overly familiar with this starting 11 or anything in terms of squad-based for the Revolution. But anyone who is a New England Revolution fan, obviously, you'll recognise all these players here. They've even got it actually quite up to date. They've actually got it very up to date. I was expecting to see the likes of Henry Kessler in here, which he's not. Noel Brook's not in the 11 as well, or even in the starting squad, or even on the bench. Actually, sorry. So that's he's on loan at the moment with Southampton. We've got Yusuf as well. He's in there. The only player that I'm not seeing, which I would like to have seen, is Peyton Miller. He's one of the young lads who've been promoted from the reserve kind of academy team, Revolution 2 team, and we're predominantly playing him at left back at the moment, because we have just traded out Dewan Jones. But overall, the only very minor issues in terms of what the squad is there. That starting 11 for me, it's not an 11 I'd pick myself, if I'm being brutally honest here. We've got better options on the bench, slight formation tweaks and that kind of good stuff. But overall, I think the UI itself looks very nice. Obviously player faces are included, which is always a nice to have. Obviously badges are all there as well. Let's have a quick look at the squad as a whole, assuming that's all of what we've seen there. But we have got the U team. There's Peyton Miller. So he's one who will potentially promote up. It says defensive midfield left. We've probably plays left at the moment. So in terms of potential, Jack Peniantu, he's on loan at the moment, playing his trade out in Rhode Island as well. We've got Santiago Suarez as well, 72 rated, Dominic Riviera. He is on loan currently at Tampa Bay Rowdies. Will Sands as well. For some reason he's in the reserve team along with Paynton Miller as well. Yeah, so this is really good that they've got. This isn't the whole reserve squad. There's some players obviously here that are missing, but the likes of Malcolm Fryer is there as well, and Marco Diaz, the all-time top goal scorer for the New England Revolution second team as well. Obviously the second team not been going for too long, but in terms of potential ratings for first team players, yeah, we've got Luca there top, then Yusuf and Carlos Hill, obviously the player that some may recognise. I think that's the only one, maybe Bobby Wood, are the kind of two players that you may recognise from this squad. But Carlos already from the off, very unhappy. And the fact that I can boost all this stuff is not, for me, that's not something you should be able to do in terms of just being able to pay, or the ability to kind of just boost that from the off. It's not really something that you should be able to do, in my opinion. Overall, 79 player, got potential to a little bit more development there for him. Not much, but could obviously reach a potential up to 81. Obviously, the left-footed maestro for the New England Revolution. That's their contract. Colosseo is quite loyal, handles pressure well, highly driven. One of the stars. He is definitely one of the stars. Has 4 years remaining, so does not want to discuss new contacts. So it doesn't actually say the reason for his morale, does it? No, so I'm going to put that thing there. Oh, thinks the club has a good dressing room atmosphere, wants to play for a bigger club. That is far from ideal for me. Why can't I get... For some reason I couldn't get off the screen then. That was slightly concerning. I thought I was stuck on this screen for a while. So move to reserves, transfer list, all that kind of good stuff. Release player, offer new contracts. That's where you go into all that kind of stuff. Let's have a quick look into reports here. So what we're saying, overall 84 rated, got 35 plays in the squad, average age of 25 and an average value of 2 million. Total value for the team 68 million. Obviously that's in a drop in ocean comparison to some of these teams, especially like Inter Miami, who I don't even know what theirs like. Squad is average for the league. Squad is of a manageable size. Lots of positives in midfield. And lots of quality in attack. I mean, based off what we've seen this season, that is definitely questionable. An old squad, fatiguing and injury could be a concern. Goalkeeping needs improvement. Now, I think our first choice goalkeeper I'm pretty happy with. Depth may be an issue where that lies, but overall I think I'm pretty happy with first choice at the moment. But obviously we can look into that transfer market and see what is available. Lots of fullbacks, lacking depth in defence. Centre back, I mentioned at the start, Henry Kessler. For me, big player for us to trade out. Obviously, you know, we needed to make space in terms of relieving a bit of money from that. He's on a fairly substantial contract. We've got a player, some may say, of equal, slightly less value in terms of ability wise. I think potential wise, Henry Kessler had more going for him, but obviously a smaller contract for the player we've brought in frees up more room for bringing in. Obviously when we actually brought in Yusuf, abundance of midfielders, which is obviously slightly negative because you're going to have a lot of people vying for, you know, potentially 1 or 2 spots, and too many attacking players as well. So more negatives than positives, not necessarily a good thing. Morale wise, we've got a few of the reserve players there. Got Giacomo Veroni as well, is unsettled. So is Ryan Spalding. That's a little bit understandable because Ryan Spalding is a player that we do send out on loan. At this moment in time, I think he's back with the 11. We've loaned him out to the Tampa Bay Rowdies a few times this season already, and we had to recall him due to injuries, which I can imagine be slightly annoying for him as he's just about settling into a team, and then obviously we yank him back. Next opposition, we're looking at DC United. Obviously the one key player there you can see, Christian Benteke, absolutely ripping it apart, if I'm being brutally honest, this season. And I do know that I say brutally honest a fair amount. It's something you'll get used to. See, for 200, whatever that is, I could literally just now manage this. Oh man, why do they do this stuff? It could be a really good game, I feel, but they just let itself down in stupid little transactions like that. It just does my head in. Mateusz Klich might be another player. Obviously, as a Lutz fan myself, big Mateusz Klich fan. When obviously DC United announced that signing, I was very green-eyed. A lot of jealousy coming out of me for that one. The Benteke one for me, while I was a little bit miffed, obviously I know that, you know, probably wasn't going to come to the Revolution at the time when Benteke brought in. Wayne Rooney was the manager of DC United, and I realised this is supposed to be the first kind of look at the game, but I realise I'm just giving you loads of useless information I don't know if you want to hear about, especially if you've got no interest in the MLS League whatsoever. But yeah, Christian Benteke brought in, and I didn't know how much impact he's going to have on the league. If I was being honest at this time, I stopped myself from saying brutally honest there as well. That was very mindful of me. And I know there's some meme about mindful and stuff going on at the moment, but I'm not cool enough or down with the kids to know what that is even remotely about. But I wasn't too sure what Benteke would bring. I thought he would score goals. A little bit of a quiet start, but this season, oh man, he's found his shooting boots, and that is for sure. Booster, I'm not going to touch that at all. Instruction wise, let's have a quick look. So what we've got here, strategy, apply a custom strategy, so obviously it's good you can make your own one up. An attacking play style, utilising wingers. Players favour short passes from the back, high press. So this is good. So this is obviously a style of play here, and obviously what they call it, strategy in this aspect. So for me, I think it's going to be, I'd say playing to the channels, but it depends what kind of system I'm going to use at the moment. So I'm not really too sure about that one. We've got obviously there, you've got captaincy, penalty takers, free kicks, and what kind of stuff as well. General, also that's about obviously the width you do, mentality, tempo, formation, fluidity. That's quite a nice one there. So obviously I have adventurous as the kind of thing that I do want the players kind of obviously use their creativity to the max. Well, it says creativity. I want them to be bold and adventurous in their formation, fluidity. Attack wise, pressing style. This is all good actually. It's quite a lot of depth here. Obviously, I'm not too sure how much of a difference everything's going to have, but it's nice to have the instructions there. And obviously we'll kind of, as I pick my 11, I'll probably do all that stuff off camera and kind of come back and show you kind of what I've done. But we're kind of just working our way around the game so far. Instructions I've just done, player roles. So, okay, so this is kind of giving you what they are. Obviously that's how I can change them. So when I pick my starting 11, obviously, you know, Giacomo Veroni, good at target man. And obviously that's what I could utilise him as. So look at what auto pick would do at the moment. So okay, so that is the auto pick. That is a weird auto pick, that is. But as I said, I'll probably look into that screen a little bit more in depth as we kind of get on. So here we go. So there's myself, manager level 0 at the moment. We've got some limited edition there, nonsense, advert free. Oh great, got to have adverts. Save slots 5,000 gold for 20 quid. No, thank you at all. Facilities. Now, is this something we can improve? This is what I'm talking about. So at the moment, we've got a stadium. Delve into this. So we've got a capacity of 22,000. That's a bit weird. Obviously, this isn't a real life stadium. Stand capacity of 16,000. So I'm assuming that's seated. Overall capacity of 22. Season income, we've got around 8.9 million. Fan base 18,000, and average attendance at the moment is not there. Oh, sorry. So this is the stand capacity of what stand I'm currently looking at. So I'm presuming obviously I can upgrade the stand as we kind of go. So that's really cool. Obviously to see the season income as well from what's predicted for the club. Youth academy is there. There's obviously got currently no youth academy, so that's something we could look at doing. Next youth intake is on the 1st of February. Key date to obviously keep very soon as well. So youth intake size at the moment is currently 3, so we should be in 3 youth takes. Youth take in frequency 24. Not too sure what all that's about at the moment. Identifying quality youth is plus 10. Potential accuracy is plus 15, and compatibility is 5. So reports obviously nothing showing there at the moment. Youth academy, yeah, obviously nothing showing there at the moment either. Training ground, scouting network as well. Let's have a quick delve into the scouting network. So we've got a number of scouts. We've got 0 of 1, so I'm presuming I can actually. Oh no, I've got 1 scout so far, no assignments. Let's have a quick let's assign the scouts. So for me at the moment, I'd love a great striker in, but depends about money. But yeah, let's have a quick look. So forward, player role, we kind of just want them to general midfielder as a striker. That's weird. I'd probably say just want a finisher, if I'm being honest. Just want someone who can score. Attribute wise, I won't mess with that. Value, there's no point having 150 million. Can't afford that. I don't know, somewhere around the 8 million mark would be good. Not really bothered about all that kind of stuff. So let's set them on the way. Get free 1 week. I don't know what all that means. Finish now. I don't know. So that's done. I think he's out. Is he out? Is this person on? Are they doing it now? Are we good? Get free 1 week. Oh, I don't want to watch an advert. Obviously there's an upgrade there as well. Obviously the scout reports, when it's done, will be in this inbox right there. That's all good with me. We've got obviously youth facilities, training ground as well. No current training ground. Training drills, basic training, start training. So this could actually be, again, I think they've got some quite good stuff in here. It'd be quite, actually let me just stop. I don't know, let's see actually what training drills does. Basic training, so we'll put some defense in there, and then we'll put some attacking in there. Start training. Oh, cool. So you get a little report from it. So first team training reports: improved players 30, declining players 5, training capacity 22%, penalty, I don't know what it means, fitness boost. So yeah, Chancellor, Ijas, all having positivities. Boateng, Ian Harks, Edward Jr., Brandon Bai, Lima, Andrew Farrell, Tay Romney. Yeah, it's also having some good, lots of positives there. In terms of negative wise, who had the negative? They're all positives. They're all positive? I'm not really sure I'm reading. I mean, they're all saying plus. So, is there any negatives? Did I miss some negatives down here? Oh, so there's these players here. So we've got Mensah, Javier, Bobby Wood, McNamara, Nacho Hill, Yusuf was +1. So I wouldn't say decline, but they've had no improvement. So yeah, obviously probably take a little bit to kind of get used to, but again, the nice feature. Sponsorship, club zone report, and upgrade there as well. So club sponsorship so far. Okay, let's have a quick look what we've got here. So duration, got 2 for 1 season, 2 for 2 seasons. Installments, we've got a 5 million per season, 700k per month, 5.1 per season, 50k totals there. So for me, the FIFPRO one is the one that potentially is showing out to me. It's a 1 season, so obviously something could be, depending on how we perform, could be better next season. The 18.05 million over the 2 seasons, that could be good. Obviously we could have a really poor season and not obviously have anything as good on the table next year around, and obviously split over season for season, that's higher than obviously 8.8 million. I think if my maths is no, it's close, but I think it's still more. But I am trying to go for that 1 year deal and put my faith in the fact that we will have a decent season. So that's that done. Sponsorship's done. Club zone reports. So you got match day merchandises, hospitality. So can I? So it'd be cool if we could kind of set prices on club shirts and that kind of stuff. That's one thing that I would like to see in a management game. I know it's been done on previous iterations of certain games, but that's cool. I really like that. That was kind of good. Tasks here. That's my scouting report. Obviously, he's already gone out and started his scouting report. Do not need to see that again. Let's have a look at the inbox here. So what have we got? Players coming out on loan. So at the start of each season, New Revolution, the system manager will remind you of which players we currently have on loan. Cool. Chairman welcomes you to the squad, to the team even. So we've got Covers made a profit so far, predicted to make £23 million over the season. Detailed report, cash injections, players' wages. Oh man, this is pretty cool. All good stuff. That is kind of cool, that is. So yeah, there's your I do not like the look of that next thing at all. Squad, we've already seen the squad list there. And what was the last thing? Board. Finish in top. Earn qualification into Copa Libertadores. I can never say that within 3 seasons. Upgrade a club zone facilities. Upgrade a club facilities 3 times. Sign 3 players under the age of 22 and give 7,500 minutes of football to those under 22 players. Fixture list. Throughout this season, we've got. I thought we had DC next. It says we've got Chicago Fire there, so that's why was it showing me a scout report for DC United? That's weird. I don't know what is going there. Can I arrange a friendly against anyone? So could I go against? I don't know. These guys here. Yeah, is that done? Carlos has handed in a transfer request. I'll add you to transfer list and allow you to move club. I'm not willing to sell you in the immediate future. I know this is probably going to annoy him, but I just can't at the moment. I need to look and see what's out there. I can't. I literally can't. Obviously, Carlos is upset, not being able to leave club anytime soon, and his morale has dropped even further, which is not good. Yeah, see, New England Revolution versus DC United. There's just confirmation of that. Transfers. So this order of transfers, club transfers, shortlist, search, advanced search. That's just me, isn't it? Oh, that's just the board stuff there. What else we got here? Records, job vacancies, manager. There I am. There's me, looking good. Grey skin, and bald, very realistic. Cool. Okay, so that's so far, guys. I know we're like 20 odd minutes in now, but we're really liking the look of this. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to just have a quick look on the transfer market. Obviously, you guys definitely don't need to see me sifting through transfers. Build a little formation and the system, my tactics, kind of work all that kind of good stuff out, and then I'll join you back shortly, and we'll get into the game as the New England Revolution looks to take on DC United in our first ever game here on Soccer Manager 2025. Right, I've gone away. I've made a few tweaks. We've brought in 2 transfers. You can see them there. So there's a Pavelenka, I'm not too sure how you pronounce that name, in goal, and then the improvement we've really done so far is bringing the former Barcelona. Everyone loves it when they've played a minute for Barcelona. Former Barcelona player. Well, obviously this man did play a fair bit for Barcelona, and he's played for. Can I click on him? No, I can't. He's played for such a weird array of clubs. But yeah, fair play to him. But yeah, I don't know how you never pronounce his name. Chupo Muting. I haven't got a clue. I'm terrible with things. But we're playing against DC United. Yeah, so it's going to be quite interesting to see how this is in terms of how the game looks. Because obviously, predominantly this has always been a 3D match engine. So I'm presuming they're still going for the 3D match engine look. But I've not chosen it. So no, it is. Revolution take on DC United here in the first game. There is the lineups. They've gone. There's that Christian Benteke, Mateus Klitsch, 2 players that I'm not looking forward to playing. But as you see, we've lined up in a kind of interesting formation: 3 at the back, 3 in midfield, as it's saying there. 3 in attacking midfield, and then 1 striker. But technically, really, it's a 5 at the back, isn't it, really? Because you've got your two wing backs, 1 kind of pivot midfielder, 3 in front of that, and then you've got your oh my god, these don't look. Why is he so? It's not. I was gonna say, why is he so short? So this player faces, yeah, these aren't the player. Them 2 goalkeepers were literally twins there. DC United with the kickoff, and oh my, what is going on with that there? That is literally insane speed. So they're waiting for kind of some highlights, I think, here. This is a lot to take in for your first time playing, if I'm being honest. So I'm not too sure what I can do. I can tap to skip just there. Got tactics here, overview, ratings, got your match stats there as well. So what I can turn off. So if I just want to look at Dave Romney's performance, that's not showing me anything. What's a Dave Romney? What, everyone's had the same? That doesn't make any sense. Oh, hang on. So if I look at passes, there we go. So I want to look at Dave Romney's passes. 13 passes. He's had there. We've had 5 short, 2 through balls, and 5 normal passes. Doesn't really tell me completions on there, does it? So Miller, 22 from the youngster already there. Yeah. So okay, this is we're Brandon Boyd. So yeah, this gives you quite a lot of detail actually in terms of what you could be looking for, and obviously you can look in depth at individual players here. So we click on this, click on Carlos. No shots so far, but let's go to dribbles. Only 3 dribbles from Carlos. We've got Brandon Boys obviously had a very adventurous time so far. So that's kind of cool. Like scores, obviously that's as it is. Controls there. So 3D, highlights in 3D. Highlights is key. Match speed, very fast. Replay TV. Okay, so you've got all the kind of, as you would do on normal, I suppose FM you'd say there, in terms of obviously how the kind of match looks and all that kind of good stuff. So yeah, I suppose let's jump straight back into the game. Hoping for obviously a highlight sometime soon. I wonder if you can actually play. So see what controls here. Key, extended all. So yeah, you could watch. So I'm presuming I can watch the match. Nope. Highlights extended. I thought maybe you might be able to watch the game in 3D, but I think like it's only when there's a highlight. So we've got here. So the highlight was it was half time. Oh my god, these players. I think we'll just take it. We'll carry on as it is. We've got to look out for. Everyone seems okay. Brandon Boy, I suppose, which is, you know, probably could be looked to be taken off at some point. But overall, so far, I think we're okay. I'm going to go for a high press. Oh. No, did that do that? We're just going to go for slightly wider, faster tempo. Wide play, put the ball into the box. What's going on? I don't know what's going on with this tactical screen. I did all this before. I will look to counter attack now though. So yeah, that's kind of interesting that something, I don't know, some of it I hadn't saved there, which is not ideal. But so far we've had some shots, but Brandon Boy's been fouled there. Warning, free kick to us. Whipped in. That shadow of the ball is weird, isn't it? Oh, it's not a shadow, is it? Or what it is. You see putting the ball there, nothing happens. Romney here. This is not looking good because this is potentially hoping it's a highlight for us. Where is that defender going? What is going on? Where's the goalkeeper going? Where is he off to? He is off down the pub, mate. He's had enough. He wants a cheeky Vimto, he does. What is going on with that defender? He's bombing it away there, and then look here. Boom. The goalkeeper slides on the floor, and then he's gone. He is fuming. He's gone right down to the other end. Watch this here. That defender's just gone bombing it up the pitch. We lose the ball back to a really poor first touch. The goalkeeper is attracted to a magnet or something, and he is off. He is absolutely fuming. I mean, talk about Jordan Pickford. That is insane. That goalkeeper has lost his head. 58 minutes, they've got a corner now to DC United. Let's see what interesting this will happen on here. It's been cleared off the line from Romney there. Pumps the ball up the field, and he's unmarked. That is insane. That is literally insane. I don't know what's going on here. A bit further down the pitch. It looked like he was held back by the player there, but the goalkeeper has made a save. Now got a corner. Luca to knock it in. It's just going to be booted clear, isn't it? And there we go. Oh, great. Great. Oh, yeah, don't come for it, keeper. It's fine, mate. Absolutely fine. I mean, you're the one who's going to be fuming in about 10 seconds if you concede again. Man, sign a new keeper, they said. Sign a new keeper. Mate, he is on another level. That is literally insane. Okay, let's have a look. So we'll bring, oops, no, I don't want to look at his stats. Bring Lima on. We'll look to bring on, I mean, they're playing, I mean, he's not playing as well, so we'll bring Barrero on. Peyton Miller's not having the best of games either. There's no one that can really play on the bench. Nacho, good luck with that, buddy. Good luck playing left wing back. Give it a go. Give it your best shot. Not too bad. We've got a, I mean, it wasn't a shot on target. It was an attempt. It says here we've had 4 shots on target. I've definitely not seen 4 shots on target. Oh, here we go. What was that? Man, this 3D match engine definitely leaves a lot to be desired. What was the keeper doing there? That was an absolute madness. So yeah, worked. I mean, overall, this UI screen, I'm not really doing it for me. There's a little bit too much going on. The speed I probably will slow down. Oh my god, the speed I'll probably slow down a bit, because that's was probably going a little bit too fast for me to take any kind of note in there. I kind of want to see more of the 3D match engine. Obviously, it does look Yankee as hell, but it could definitely make for some entertaining content for sure. But what we're saying here, so not really a lot on the lineups. Yep, ratings, cool, match stats. Kind of like that match stat screen. That was kind of, you know, all right. That had some good intel and could definitely utilised. The 3D match engine looked nice. Didn't really work too well. I think, you know, visually looked kind of cool. Oh, how weird that I've kind of got this far into the game, done my first game, and now I can edit how the manager looks. That is very weird. You know what, guys, I think this is kind of going to wrap up the first video. Obviously, I'll kind of go away and do this, and I'll probably play a few more friendlies, and then we'll come back maybe for the first game of the season. I'll have a play around, obviously, with the tactics, see how we can get that a little bit more cohesive. Obviously, what my match day experience will look like as well. Hopefully, that'll be all nailed down for the next video. I'll put a fair few friendlies in between there to make sure we've got it locked down, so the next video won't be all over the place. And yeah, maybe a few more transfers. So really appreciate anyone who's stuck around this far. It's been a while since I've created any videos, so please bear with me. I know it's probably not going to be the best video in the world, but we're out here making content, guys, and if it kind of cheers one person up, then that's good enough for me. As I say, guys, we'll go away, we'll create this lovely little manager of mine, we'll go away, work on the tactics, work out the match day experience, and hopefully join you guys next time in a much more pristine and better feel video. In terms of that match was crazy. I think that 3D match engine is going to create some stunning moments, and not for the right reasons. But anyway, guys, as I said, I hope you've enjoyed this one, and if you have, please show your support by dropping likes, all that kind of good stuff, and I will catch you guys in the next one.